Thanks for joining us on TVC News. This hour we begin with the by-election where polls were held for vacant seats in 12 states of National Assembly and state constituencies. We have details of the by-election across Kano, Ogun, Oyo, Kogi, Kaduna and others.
Kano State arrested about 228 suspected thugs across the state. Commissioner of Police Ibrahim Bakori says the suspects were found in possession of dangerous weapons which violate electoral laws.
From yesterday to today, we have arrested 288 people, suspects, carrying dangerous weapons. And even we have armed recovered from them. So we arrest them because they have committed an offense. So against the law, against the Electoral Act.
In a swift reaction, the All Progressives Congress has asked INEC to cancel the by-election for Shanono Bagwai constituency and the Gari constituency rerun in Kano State due to violence and disruptions in the area. National Publicity Secretary Felix Morka mentioned that verifiable reports from the local government show that voters fled polling areas with deployed security personnel overwhelmed by the violence, making the prospects of a credible election impossible. By-elections also held in Zamfara State to fill the Kaura Namoda South constituency. The exercise recorded a large turnout of voters.
You know, this is off-season election and currently it's a wet season farming. We expected people to be in their farm, but they abandoned the issue of farming and come to cast their vote. That signifies that people are now becoming fully oriented regarding the issue of that is democracy is in action.
In Taraba State, there was a massive turnout of voters in the Karim Lamido 1 state constituency by-election. The beavers malfunctioned in some polling units.
Part of the challenges we are facing here is that we didn't find this voting process easy. Reason is because beaver takes time before it picks an individual voters to vote. That is the only challenges we are facing here.
Voting was already underway across polling units in Chikun Kajuru Federal Constituency, as well as in Basawa and Sabongeri State constituencies. At polling unit 002, LEA Primary School Narayi in Chikun local government area, the process was largely smooth, though turnout remained low.
We can see the people are very peaceful. I think democracy has come of age. If you realize that we are all brothers, so there is no need for any rancorous situation. People are peaceful, they are calm. We are expecting the turnout to increase. But for now, I'm not really impressed. But I think by noon or so, or around 1, I'm expecting that people will come up. Other places have gone. If you can see the number of JTF, the number of policemen that are here, the agents of various political parties are calm. So the situation is calm, and I'm happy with the security situation.
The situation is perfect. I've been here since yesterday night. This morning we started around 6 a.m. And the security situation everywhere I went to is perfect, it's excellent. Security agents are doing very well. So everywhere is calm, election is well on, perfectly well. The army performance also is good. In all the places I visited, they're doing well, everything is going on smoothly.
In Zaria, KYA, voting was described as orderly. Security was tight, with the Kaduna State Police enforcing movement restrictions across Sabongeri, Zaria, Chikun, Kajuru local government areas to forestall violence. In Kajuru, however, the story was different. At the polling unit of one of the contestants, a larger crowd trooped out to cast their ballots. The candidate later addressed newsmen after monitoring the exercise.
Well, so far so good. This polling unit, you can see the turnout is very, really massive. It's large, and I think some other polling units I have visited, the process is actually ongoing and the turnout is actually good.
Have you observed any irregularity?
So far, none.
Meanwhile, the Department of State Service confirmed the arrest of a PDP official, Shehu Fatangi, allegedly caught with about 30 million naira, suspected to be set aside for vote buying. The party, however, dismissed the claim, insisting the money was meant for party agents. As polls closed, sorting and counting of ballots began on time. Many observers and residents described the entire process as smooth and transparent, despite the low turnout of voters that marked the elections. Lope Asom, TVC News, Kaduna.
The by-election of the Remo Federal Constituency at the House of Representatives has been held in Ogun State, with electoral officers and materials getting to the polling units on time. As early as 8 a.m., most of the electoral officers and security agents have reported to their polling units, and voters were seen checking their names on the list. Voting started in most of the polling units by 9 a.m. and people conducted themselves in an orderly manner. Some of the residents commended the process.
I've been here since the beginning of the voting. The accreditation process went smoothly, and we had a huge turnout today.
At Shagamu Ward 15 Ibido polling unit, the candidate of the All Progressives Congress cast her ballot and described the exercise as peaceful and orderly.
I mean, the security, everything is calm. You've been here, everywhere is calm, there's no trouble.
The governor of Ogun State, Dakwa Abiodun, cast his ballot at Ward 3, polling unit 2, Ita Osonyi, Peru Remo in Ikene local government area. He expressed satisfaction with the conduct and commended the Independent National Electoral Commission for the level of preparedness.
I'm quite impressed with the feedback I've gotten so far this morning, that electoral materials arrived at the various polling units on time. And I'm pleasantly surprised that there's also a very impressive turnout.
The People's Democratic Party candidate for the Remo Federal Constituency by-election, Bolarinwa Oluwole, however, alleged widespread violence and intimidation during the exercise. He insisted that the PDP supporters were attacked by thugs.
They have been running enter-skater, going around, beating our people. They shot one of our supporters in Ilara. They shot him. They are really bastardized. This is no election.
Earlier in the day, a viral video surfaced on social media where some PDP members and INEC officials were allegedly arrested with cash by security agents. The police public relations officer in the state, Omolola Odutola, has also confirmed the arrest of some officials of the electoral body. Voting has been concluded in all the 3 local government areas that constitute Remo Federal Constituency, and sorting has also been concluded in some of the wards. Kazim Olowe, TVC News, Ikperu Remo.
As early as 7 a.m., officials of the Independent National Electoral Commission arrived at various polling units, setting up to conduct the election, as voters patiently waited to exercise their civic responsibility. In Ward 4, which has about 6 polling units, accreditation and voting commenced promptly at 9 a.m. Electorates cast their votes with the hope that the eventual winner will deliver the dividends of democracy.
Whoever win election should do what is going to be an inclusive government. Healthcare, provision of school, employment opportunity, and make life to be more meaningful to people.
My expectation is that maybe at the end of the election today, I believe the election should be.
Voter turnout was mixed across the 502 polling units, as some units recorded low participation, while others witnessed impressive early attendance. Security presence was notable across the constituency, as candidates of the APC and PDP cast their votes and expressed optimism about the outcome.
Right now, I don't know what is happening at the other polling units, but as far as my polling unit is concerned, I cast my vote with no issue. Everything is going on fine.
I heard them earlier to come out en masse and, do their, civic responsibilities and duties, and I'm still on it. Do I say we'll begin to use this medium? This is a very, bigger medium than any political party can offer for them to come out. It's not about one party or another. It's about the people.
I'm there now. Definitely, I will use my opportunity to take him from place to place and show him, so he can always bring democracy to Ibadan North Federal Constituency for their people. Like whatever we do in my constituency, the development of the community, the touching the human life.
As residents of Ibadan North Federal Constituency elect a new representative, all eyes are now on whoever is declared the winner to deliver an all-inclusive representation. Olaide Oyewole, TVC News, Ibadan.
The death of former lawmaker representing Okura State constituency, Enema Paul, prompted voters across the area to elect a replacement for the vacant seat in the 8th Kogi Assembly. Electoral officials arrived early at most polling units across the 4 wards of the constituency, with some units recording low turnout, while others saw voters defy the cloudy weather to cast their ballots. The police in the state assured sustained security, while INEC acknowledged low turnout but commended the peaceful conduct of the polls.
I am not in any way short of manpower. That means we have deployed adequately to every location. The Okura constituency people have been particularly very peaceful, and they have not given us any cause to think that we will have to deploy any form of force at any location.
In some places it was very poor, it was very low. One of the factors may be because of a non-restriction of movement and possibly holiday for this election, at least within this axis. Because Nigerians are used to participating in an election where there is a holiday for that. Because there are competing needs. Economically, people feel that their markets or some businesses are more important to them.
Party faithful, electoral observers, and residents of the Kenya local government area were drawn along different lines in their assessment of the exercise.
And we are seeing the example, it took place here, it was very excellent. And we thank God the community and the entire people, the way they put the area peacefully, we celebrate them.
It's a norm that when people fail, they look for excuses and reasons for their failure. That is just the only thing I can say about the murmuring that you just talked about.
They all gushed out of the fence, out of the gate of the collation center in the Our Lady of Schools in Aniba here, and started attacking my vehicle with my security personnel. You can see this is my PA here.
For 9 months, Okura State constituency has been without a representative in the Kogi Assembly. Residents say they are hopeful that this process will produce a lawmaker that will truly serve their interests. Michael Ila, TVC News, Okura.
Voting in Edo Central Senatorial by-election got underway with Governor Modi Okpebholo among the early voters. While expressing optimism about the exercise, the governor faulted the bimodal voter accreditation system, BVAS, for delay and called on INEC to urgently address the lapses.
You can see the frustration. The BVAS is just too slow. It takes a lot of time before you can log in. It's a big problem. So I think INEC need to look into this. Well, so far so good. The pillars I'm getting, we are good.
Also at the same unit, the coordinator from the office of the First Lady praised the smooth and orderly conduct of the process, urging citizens to remain vigilant and defend their votes.
So far it's been good. Accreditation are going on and people are coming out to vote. You know, it's a by-election to fill in the seats that His Excellency TVC Senator elect. So the people are here to elect their own candidate.
Across part of Irua and Uromi, accreditation commenced as early as 8 a.m. with residents turning out in good numbers. Some voters described the exercise as peaceful, orderly and itch-free.
The exercise was moving fast. No casualty, nothing. Everything was peaceful.
The environment has been very calm. Everywhere peaceful, no rowdiness, no pushing here and there. The area, it has been very calm.
The by-election is being conducted to fill the vacant Edo Central Senatorial seat following the emergence of Modi Okpebholo as governor of Edo State. Valentine Osumbo, TVC News, Eastern Central.